Hello and welcome to the Awe podcast with your girl Kubi Springer. Today I am sitting down with the world's first female Emirati photographer, Suaad Al Suwaidi.
When I saw the lion, I knew that I belonged in that place. You know, if you have passion and that fire of passion, nothing will stop you.
Minus 25 degrees.
People think it's the dangerous animal that you should fear. You should fear everything because walking in the forest like a deadly mushroom can instantly kill you. The dark moment definitely teaches you a very big, important lesson, and it's the lesson that you have with it.
How are you, my darling?
I'm excellent, and you?
I am so happy you're here.
Thank you.
You look stunning.
Thank you so much. We have to. The place is very beautiful.
It's very beautiful, isn't it? Which part for you is the pit that you like the most?
Any time at the morning is beautiful.
Yes.
You know, it's the start of a new day, and you look, it's another chance in life, and definitely, how can you not like it?
I like that. It's another chance in life. Absolutely. Talking of which, you have had quite a stellar career and quite a diverse career.
Yeah.
You started off as an engineer, became an architect, and moved into photography.
Yes.
Tell us your story.
The story, believe it or not, part of it I chose, and the big part of it I didn't choose. It was chosen by God. So I would like to start off by thanking God for the story of my life. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here today. And I also want to thank my mom. She believed in me when I didn't even believe in myself. So when I went as an undergrad, I went to make my mom's wish come true, and I went to study engineering. And, if it's not your thing, it's very hard. So at that moment, I was looking for a companion, not in a person, but more of discovering what my hobby is or something that can be with me all the time. And in a very random way, you will not believe, with no thinking, with no decision, with nothing, I just picked up a camera. I didn't know what I'm going to do with it, but I knew that my camera is going to be my friend. I never grew up like other people saying that, I love photography. I'm going to be a photographer one day. Yes, I did, and even animals, till today I was telling the people around me, I fear domestic animals till today.
I heard that. And I find that quite fascinating that you're a wildlife photographer, but you fear animals.
I feel the domestic ones.
The domestic ones.
But the most, dangerous ones are like my friends. It's like...
So the lions and the bears we're happy with, but the house cat and the puppy, no.
Till now, yes. It's just too much. So that, and, I was able to finish with my undergrad, and my friend, my camera was with me. And then I went on with my master's degree. I fulfilled my dream, and I was able to finish a Master of Interior Architecture. And I love it. And my heart beats in that field. And I was able to master it, have lots of awards, and be very successful. And, all of the sudden, with all of the awards and all of, the success, this door shut.
And why do you believe it shut?
Because I became extremely overqualified. And not only that, yes, I had a dream, but God had a bigger dream for me.
I love that. Can we just pause there? Because there's so many of us that follow our heads or follow what our parents or environment or society says to do, but our heart is beating for something else.
Correct. And at that moment, when you, it's a dark place because all of your life, you commit to this being an architect and building that name. And all of a sudden, when this path shuts, where do you go? And how do you start? Because it's many years. So I didn't know that, I remember clearly in 2019, when the door shut and my mom was seeing that the light inside me is dimming, that bubbly personality, that successful person. And, and then it's actually God's testing the faith that you have in your heart. And then my mom came and she was seeing that, something, she has to do something. And she told me one thing. She told me, if you don't have light within yourself and have that belief inside you, deep inside, no one on the face of the planet will be able to light the light inside you with it.
Mummy's so right. And so when you were in that moment, and I know there's going to be people who are listening who are maybe at that crossroad, that juncture where they're thinking, I'm successful, I'm comfortable, I've got the awards, but something inside is saying to do something else.
Correct.
You took Mummy's advice, and then what happened?
Well, when I believe deep in my heart, because even if I tell my mom, okay, God knows deeper what's right. So between me and God, when I said, okay, but I was looking around me, okay, where do I start from? Who can I be, or what should I do? And all of a sudden I saw my camera. I'm like, you know what? Back to my friend again.
I love that.
And only at that time, and exactly in that year, 2019, when I took my camera, my baby, to Africa, that's the same year that I got the title as the world's first Emirati and Arabic female wildlife photographer in the world.
Wow. And when you went to Africa, first of all, which part of Africa did you go to?
I was in Kenya.
You were in Kenya. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
And when you went there for the first time with your friend, your camera, did you instinctively know what to shoot? Like, what was that like?
You know, I really didn't have that thought, because I was still in the dark, you know, not sad, but figuring out what should I do after architecture. But the thing is that when I saw the lion, I knew that I belonged in that place, you know. And then the fear that I got, like the title, that I was building many years to be an architect, God have replaced it, and the you know, the name is even bigger. And
tell me about the title, because when we first met, you showed me something in Arabic, which obviously I couldn't read. But where does the title come from? Who honored you with that title?
So it's the UAE Women Encyclopedia. In 2019, it was initiated by our Mother of Nation, Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak. And, you know, I was capturing images in Africa, and I didn't know that there's a title that exists. So, yes, you have a dream, but God's dream for you is even bigger. Mm-hmm. So I came back to the country, and the rest is history.
And you were honored with it from her.
Yes.
What an absolute honor.
Correct.
So once you'd got back from Kenya, you got the honor of being the first.
Correct.
What then happened? How did you start to build the career to where we are now?
You will not believe all of the trips that I've been to, whether it's Africa, Nepal, I've been to the Himalayas, I've been, you know, Himalayas, the altitude of 5,000 meters above sea level, temperature minus 28.
Stop. What was that like?
You know, if you have passion and that fire of passion, nothing will stop you.
Minus 25 degrees.
Correct, and you will feel it.
Of course. Were your fingers frozen? Could you actually click the camera?
Well, we have to double wear like double wear like gloves, and then you have to, you know, really protect yourself. But nature is like that, and I do accept nature. And in Jaipur, the temperature was plus 50 with no tree, you know. So if you have fire in your heart, nothing will stop you.
When you go into an environment, have you pre-visualized in your mind what you're going to shoot, or does the environment dictate what you capture?
Absolutely. It's all from God. So I sit with a prayer, God, open up, you know, the universe for me. Help me capture the best and the beauty of the universe, and let me see stories, uncover stories for me, because it really touches us. And there is a verse in our holy book that says, there is no living or moving creature, nor a creature that flies with its two wings, but communities like you. So in the other world, I witnessed these communities. So I've been able to see love, hatred, betrayal. I've love in the love of the mom. You know, when I miss my mom most, that's when God shows me the love in the universe. And
so when you go and you capture these beautiful animals, and you talk about storytelling,
correct,
what is it that you are hoping to grab? What stories are you hoping to tell through the lens of the camera?
You know, I live in that moment, and I don't know what's going to come up. It's like our own life. You don't know tomorrow what will happen, you know, so you're always surprised. You think that you can predict. You can't think. You can imagine what's going to happen in the future. It's not reality. So what happens is that every single day is different, and some stories are really touching, deep in the it gives you lessons about yourself, and it shows you that when you're in hard time or you're struggling, you're not the only one, and it's only the strength that you have and the faith that you have will really get you through. Through the storm.
When you go and you capture, of all the things that you have captured in the wildlife, which ones kind of really touched you the most?
All of them. And the reason is that I always tell people the camera that I use is like manual. So I really have to hold my breath for a second and capture that, give that breath to the image so that I prevent the shake.
Yes. So you capture, but you're holding your breath.
Correct.
And then you click.
Absolutely.
And why is that important?
So that it's the shake of the image, so everything is clear.
Right.
Yeah. So you don't want it to be blurry or shaky.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you did capture that moment. You did capture that second, of that moment that you might not see again.
Fantastic. And have you ever been in an environment that was just super dangerous and you kind of worried for your life?
Believe it or not, fear is not in my heart, and that's
only with the puppies.
I'm telling you, yeah. For some reason, people think, you're going to go and you're going to find the animal and you're able to capture it, and it's waiting for you, But that's not the case. And people think it's the dangerous animal that you should fear. You should fear everything, because walking in the forest like a deadly mushroom can instantly kill you. Any insect can kill you. You go into your tent, you don't know what you're going to find inside, and most of the time you're surrounded with the sound of hyenas, leopards, lions, all of the wild.
But you're not going on your own, are you?
I go with God.
Okay, so literally just you and God, and you're good.
That's good. Yes.
No bodyguards, nobody with a gun just in case the bear comes out.
No. Actually, most of the places, not most, all of the places that I go, guns are not allowed. So I sit in a car that people think is like very high. But no, it's actually very, very. Because my style of shooting is eye to eye, so it's very low. So the animal, when it comes to me, it's like faced forward, dead straight. So it's open 2 meters by 1 meter high approximately, and it's fully exposed. The driver is more protected than me.
Wow.
And I love
So, she said, and I love it. I think I would be petrified. Of the animals that you shoot, tell me about kind of the different things you've learned about the various different wildlife animals through shooting them.
In which way?
In terms of their personality.
Well, I was surrounded by a group of hyenas, like approximately 16 pack of hyenas, and I was telling them, see that although this is the youngest, that's the one who's like I think the most spoiled, and and I was telling them, and people were like, "What do you mean?" I tell them they're all personalities like us. There's the shy, and there's the outgoing, and you see everything.
And what emotion do you want to evoke when you're taking the picture?
That they are part of our life, a part of this universe, a part of who we are, and their existence is as equally important as ours. And as we have the only journey, the only coin in life once, they have it the same way. So protecting them, and really understanding their world and really respecting that is a big thing for me.
I totally agree. It's so important for us as humans to recognize the ecosystem of life.
Absolutely.
And then actually we're not here just to take and take and take, but you have to give back. It's reciprocity.
Yes. And you're not, that when the more you see, you know that your life is not eternal. You're not living forever. So you have to have meaning in your life, and you have to have a message in life, and you have to really set a good example for others. So you come like the wind, and you go like the wind. So you make sure that what you leave behind is something beautiful.
I love that. How important is it for you to have this title in terms of what it means to the next generation of women?
I'm so thankful and honored for the title. But if we all remove our titles and live as human being is even more important, because you might not have a title, but you might leave a big message behind you, and that's important. So I think the title was really able to help me make the message stronger, to empower ladies, women around the world, and also the future generation. And believe it or not, it's not only ladies. Sometimes even men, they want, a supporting hand and a supporting word, just to bring the light back into their soul. So everyone you can touch. That's my aim.
I feel your story, just listening to you, Suaad, is that if you feel like the light is dimming, know that there is hope.
Absolutely. Yes. And you know what? When for many, many years, I didn't understand that when they say you go through a storm, and the storm will pass one day. I never understood it for many years, but absolutely, when the storm is starting to clear up, and you start to see the clouds, and the clouds are clearing up, and you start to see the light, and the light is very bright. It brightens your soul with the rainbow. It's worth it. Just hang in there. The dark moment definitely teaches you a very big, important lesson, and it's the lesson that you have within.
I love that. What do you want your legacy to be? Your work is obviously being published. People are seeing it. You're gaining traction. But what would you like your legacy to be?
I really want to leave behind that, leave behind the world a better place. Not just saying it, but living it.
What does that mean for you?
It's a very big thing, because you live once. It's not your title. It's not the money that you collected. It's actually the hearts that you touched along the path.
I so love that. I so love that. On the podcast, we always ask quick fire questions,
Yes.
so that we can get to know the guests a little bit more. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
When it comes to photography,
Okay.
is your preference black and white or full color?
Black and white, maybe. Black and white. Yes.
Why?
I think the color a little bit, it distracts. Black and white removes that distraction, but also sometimes when you know exactly what you're looking for, then color brings light and life back to the image.
I love that. Still photo or action shot?
Both. Yeah. Still, still is more into studio, but I'm the person who I love when the moment happens. I don't like to stop for anything and think, and in the wild, I would love to tell the lion, wait a minute, this, the lighting is
Comb your hair?
Oh yeah,
Cup your lashes?
yes, smile please, but that doesn't happen. So action is really testing your ability to capture that second.
I'm super curious. Have you ever captured when they are about to pray?
Absolutely.
What was that like?
It's part of the world, the part of their ecosystem. It's part of their survival. So I'm fine with that. Yeah.
You're braver than me. Okay, golden hour or blue hour?
Both, actually. That's why I leave the tent approximately 5 to capture that lighting, and then come back when it's zero lighting outside.
So you're shooting all day when you're in the wild?
Approximately 13 to 14 hours, I'm out.
Wow.
Yes.
That's phenomenal. Natural light or creative editing?
Absolutely natural.
I knew you were going to say that.
You cannot beat anything that's made by God. So natural light, absolutely. It lightens the soul of what you're looking at. It lightens your soul. Even when you go, whether the studio or natural, you cannot beat nature.
You cannot beat nature. Canon or Nikon?
I'd rather skip on that.
Okay. She's like, no endorsement conversation here.
Because, our heart changes and gears changes one day with this. But let me tell you something. It's not because of the brand name. It's actually your eye, your ability.
And your gift.
Absolutely. If you know how to manage that, you're good to go.
I love that. Yes. Last question. Predator or prey?
Both. Both has a different meaning, and both have a different message. And the one that survives is the stronger that's standing behind. So
I love that. Suaad, thank you so much for being on the podcast and for just trailblazing in this area of photography.
Thank you so much for having me. And I thank everyone behind the scenes for the excellent job. And just believe in yourself, if I'm going to leave a message. Thank you so much.
Amen. Thank you. Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed speaking to Suaad. I personally would be petrified doing all the above, but isn't it absolutely fascinating what she's able to capture? Until next time, I'll see you.